Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and couple of people in the community, Era Dokkan and Luca Dokkan here over on Twitter, wanted to sort of do, I guess, like, you know, one of these sort of like community reaction type things. And they did it talking about what people would like to see with the version Z update that's coming soon. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I participated. I gave them a retweet and stuff like that, see what people would say. We'll go ahead and look through a bunch of these afterwards, but they did sort of draft up, I guess, the main ideas that they had, and we could sort of talk about this. What stuff is likely to come to Dokkan, what stuff is unlikely to come, shit like that, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our starters here. Shout out, of course, to Luca Dokkan and Air Dokkan for doing this. I mean, it's nice for them to even make, like, this whole graphic and stuff like that. I know Air Dokkan is a big fan of the Trunks and Goten, too. That's why we got them in the background there. Alright, so community ideas. Quest update. I mean, yeah. Yes. The quest mode has not been updated since 2017. Approximately 500 years ago. I believe it was updated last on JP. I want to say these last three areas came out around the time of like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta-ish. I don't know the exact date. Is there like... Can we maybe go down to the very first comments? Yeah, okay, let me see. Okay. So it looks like around... Okay. So I was right. Just before Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta came out. Dude, Cake Boo's been around for a long time. But just before Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron came out. They came out at the start of August. This is July of 2017, right? This is the last time we had quest stages. So, yeah, duh. We need new quest stages. Absolutely. I feel like they easily could do that. I mean, between 2015, 16, and 17, they did 27 areas. And then 2018, 2019, 2020, we got absolutely zero. So, I feel like they could... I mean, for them to create areas 28, 29, and 30, I mean, that's really not asking, like, anything at all of them. I really hope to see Dokkan do that. Implement new quest stages at some point. Like this, a major big update like this would be a great time to do it. It's a good way for them to introduce new characters into the game too. Like, you know, in area, I think it's area 25, you see like, okay, not them, Avocado and stuff like that. They're not actually like obtainable. Okay, it's area 26, what I'm thinking of. 16, yeah, okay, so we have like the Bio Warriors. These are from the second Dragon Ball Z movie. There's Dr. Kochin right there, and then Mind Possessed Piccolo. These three characters are from the second Dragon Ball Z movie, but outside of this, they're like not in the game at all. By the way, previously, Brainwash Piccolo right here was going to be a huge deal for the Namekian team, but we know that the same name update is going to be a thing, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal that he's got this like, name like this, but it still would be good to have this as a character in Dokkan for sure, right? So, alright, let's see what else we got. World Tournament revamp. I mean, yes, dude, World Tournament is badly needing a revamp right there. I mean, I don't even really need to spend too much time talking about that. Like, just, yes, absolutely. They need to completely overhaul the entire thing. At bare minimum, I think the map needs to be taken away. So it's just like non-stop fighting. I think that would improve the mode dramatically. If you didn't have to actually sort of like chase around the AI and stuff like that. And, like, you know, there is a bunch of items and stuff like that you can get from the map, but rather than that, every time you, like, you know, win a fight, like, they could just give you, like, a random item. Like, you know, specifically the Bulma and the Turtle medals are medals that you're only getting from World Tournament that are important to awaken some characters, but it's not really the biggest deal ever, right? Remove the diamond background, yes. I don't know how often. I have to ask Goresh if he's seen the Japanese player base talking about this or not. Because I know we all hate it. I mean, obviously, especially when there's actual backgrounds on these cards, it does ruin it. But I don't know how high up on the priority list this is for them. I mean, there's a lot of things they could do, right? If they, like, sort of, like, go in the back end and really just update the infrastructure of the game, right? Like, they could potentially then have, like, a... Because, like, Legends, you could either, like, go, like, a high-res version or whatever for the art, or you could do low-res if you've got, like, a bad phone. Like, if Dokkan had the option to do that, I think that would be really good, right? Just copy a lot of ideas from Legends is not a horrible thing. Because Legends is obviously, you know, 3 years younger than Dokkan is. All right, so this next part here, link level up system improvements. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't think nothing like that is happening, right? Like, I see so much talk of they should do a stage with guaranteed link levels. They should make it easier to do. It's like, I feel as though the idea they had for the system was to build up your character's strength with time. I do not think this is going to be changed whatsoever. You want to know what the link level up, like a boosted stage, like a better chance to update your link levels, is you hit this, the boost, and then you do 23-8 and you go through it. That's what you do when it comes to, like, you know, getting a better chance to do link leveling. I'm telling y'all right now, link leveling right here is as intended for the developers. I do not expect any item to increase chances of link leveling. I do not expect a stage for increased link levels, nothing like that. I think the way it is the way they want it, which is that you slowly build your units up over time. That it's not intended that you have your whole box full level 10 links in a week, right? Like, I've been grinding nonstop since it came out last July, and I have, at the moment, exactly 130 units at full level 10 links after grinding, like, nonstop since last July. So, and the other thing, too, is that, yeah, this is sort of a bad run in that, like, 23-8, I feel like is the ideal stage to do this. But, like, if we would, let me just quickly go into a fight real quick. I'm going to go down this right path. But, like, you know, my STR God Goku is one link away. Maybe this Cyberman right here, he's the one that has that one link away for God Goku. But because I'm choosing to go down the right path, because it looks like that's how I could sort of optimize the most fights, I'm not even going to get a chance to get that link level up, right? And it's like, I have no way of knowing. The only way, I would feel like the one thing they could do would be, like, allow, because as soon as the fight begins, what fights have the link level ups is sort of assigned as soon as the stage begins. Maybe you could, like, put your finger on the Cyberman and see if that has any link levels on it. Maybe that is something they could do, right? Because then, too, especially, so, like, for me, at the moment, my Goten and Trunks are 2 links away, right? So, like, I want to get them done so I could do a full level 10 link showcase for them and make a video on that, right? So then maybe at that point, I enter the stage, you know, I look around the stage, where's Trunks and Goten's, like, link levels? If I don't see it, I could just, like, you know, because for me, stamina's not an issue, I'll just, like, reset the stage, right? But the thing is, that takes it, like, that completely takes all the difficulty away from it. Like, literally, it's like they do anything, and it becomes very, very simple. So, you know, this is probably an unpopular opinion. I mean, compared to the whiny babies that want everything handed to them. But I like it. Like, you gotta work to get your characters link leveled. Like, it's not just like, I'm gonna snap my fingers, and my characters are link level 10. It's like, no, go work for it. Go grind the stages, grind your characters up. It's intended to be something you do over time, and not, you know, ASAP immediately, right? So it's fine. I think it's fine. Automatic hidden potential system is definitely a good idea. I mean, Legends has that where you press one button and the entire thing fills up. Because Dokkan could do it where you press the button, fill everything up, and then, like, it could fill in all the things except for the couple of nodes where you have to actually, like pick, right? Like, there's the ones where it's like, oh, crits or additionals or something like that. It could just fill in all the rest, and then you just do those ones manually. That would be fine. This isn't the biggest deal, because you still can click, like, the end of it, and everything in the row will still activate, so it's not as bad as it used to be. But, yeah, that's definitely something they could do. The friend system fix. Yes. Yeah, I would really enjoy being able to use the characters that I spend thousands of dollars getting Akatsuki. That'd be great. Like, you know, when I spent, I don't know, just a thrown out number, I spent $2,000 to Rainbow Android 13. It would be nice if I could then run Android 13 as a leader, right? That would be cool. Because right now, the problem at this point is there's now just so many viable leaders. It's impossible. Like, there's so many different ways. They could even allow us to set a unit of every typing. So, like, you could set an AGL, a tech, an int, a physical, and an SCR, like, friend unit. That would be good. I still like the mirror idea the best, where it'll mirror, like, your lead. You know, it still could be good for friends, because, like, unless you're me, you know, you could still find, like, rainbow friends out there. But for me, obviously, like, I'm always going to want my units mirrored, because, like, I've got good equips on a lot of them. I've got, you know, full level 10 links for a lot of my big leaders, you know, rainbow them and stuff like that. I think a mirror idea would be good, especially for like challenge runs. Like doing some of those Super Battle Road stages, it could be more helpful if you're able to use like a 50% support type unit. But guess what? Good luck having someone run a 50% support type unit unless you like contact them and say, could you set this guy? So friend system fix would be very good. UI improvement, yes, absolutely. That would be very, very good. Again, that's just the infrastructure of the game is just super old, 2015. So they certainly could do that. Major usage for friend points. Yeah, over on Global, they have given you guys special friend point banners where you could use friend summons. Here on JP, we've just literally never gotten that or anything like that. Like, we've had no opportunity to use our friend points, like, ever. Like outside of when they drop friend summon LRs, you're just accumulating friend points. So I've got, like, 100 billion friend points or something like that. Like, I just don't use them. I can't use them. There's nothing I could do with them, right? So that would be good. Just create something. I mean, they could even put like very old SSRs in there. I feel like that. So like, think about like the hero and villain extermination event, like EZA area characters, like the AGL Goku, the physical Piccolo, and stuff like that. I feel like characters like that could be added to the friend system pool. Absolutely. Like, I feel like there's no reason you can't put those types of characters into the friend pool slot. And just, because it's still, like, you'd have to pull them a lot. You have to play the game a lot. I feel like, overall, it would just benefit Akatsuki to make a decision like that. That would be very cool. Add special characters like Arale to the general pool. So, a birdie told me that Arale ain't coming back to Dokkan. I mean, we could, things can always change as time goes on and stuff like that, but I do not expect Arale to ever return. However, I think, like, Dragon Ball Hero characters certainly could be added to the general SSR pool. I don't think that's got anything to do with, like, licensing or anything like that, the reason those characters are not in the general pool. So I do feel like they could be added. Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Broly would make for very good general banner, like, SSRs to be placed into the pool. So hopefully that could happen. New team slots. Yeah, there's not really too many. They could even copy what Legends does, where there's sort of like this system where you could make a team and then create like presets. So it's like we would have the same amount of team slots, but you can sort of like save a team into one of those pre-slots. You could have like 25 of those or something like that, and then just have all your teams in there, and then you could just sort of like call the team back. Like, I feel like that would work well from what Legends does. So new Shenron wishes. I mean, Shenron stuff you can get from quests. So, I mean, that would go hand in hand with new quest stages for sure, right? Skip summon animation. Oh my god, yes. Because when you get, Goku and Chaozu flying in, it's like, yeah, I'm ready to just get to my next shaft. Thanks. I don't think I need to be sitting here any longer, for sure. Okay, so let me just I want to just glance through the comments here. Alright, so Zaid saying, quest update, 100% not happening. Still don't have an interest in continuing anymore. I mean, I don't... yeah, it's obvious. By the way, I do want to point out, I continue doing this stage while going. I'm one link away for them now. Nice. But, yeah, okay. So, as far as the quest system, I disagree. I've not heard anything about them, like, that being discontinued forever. I feel like that could continue. The link stuff, I agree, ain't happening. Yes, exactly. It's exactly what they want for the link level up system. Okay, I don't think this is... They're not going to reset the quest mode. Like, everyone wants that because it's just a bunch of stones and stuff like that. But I just feel like that's not something they're going to do. I would know, me personally, I mean, a lot of people will probably disagree. I would be annoyed because it's like, oh my god, and I have to do all those stages again? Like, sure, for like free-to-play players, you guys would be able to grind up stones. But I would be annoyed by that. Like, oh my god. You could play any OST on your box. That's interesting. Yeah, rather than that sort of like generic Dokkan theme that's been there since 2015. I like that, like being able to pick out like your favorite one. That would be a really good idea. I think that could benefit Dokkan as well, because that could potentially, like, they sell the OST, right? Like, that would allow them to potentially make more sales with that. Fixing sprites. Sprites actually is something I think that potentially could happen during the version Z update as well. Because again, it seems like they're gonna like it's gonna be a massive overhaul potentially of the game's infrastructure, and like sprites and stuff like that is one of the main things that could come out of that. That would be very, very cool to see. People are expecting too much from this update. It's probably that I would say that's probably true. But I mean, they've never like. You have to understand that the Dokkan Battle Hour was like a major event. Like it literally was like they had like all of the Dragon Ball games were there, all of them. Like every game had a presence there. They were revealing all types of crazy things for all Dragon Ball games, and then Dokkan had, you know, by far what turned out to be like the most underwhelming like announcement from everything there. I have to imagine that they weren't just going to come out on stage and parade this version Z update if it's nothing. Like, there's going to be other big things besides just, like, the same name update and stuff like that. I think so. Imagine you can use friend points to buy band units. No. No. That's not going to happen because they still want... Okay, so when he says banner units, he's talking about, like, the Tech Krillin that just came out or, like, Vados or the STR Whis or something like that. But no, those guys are brand new. Maybe, I mean, to buy banner units, if we're talking specifically just like limited options of like, again, like AGL Super Saiyan Goku, like the original SSRs in the game, some of those could be good. Like that would be good for Dokkan to do for like new players to be able to get like, you know, again, like that physical Piccolo to help you like sort of easy him and something like that. Actually, I'm turning around. I think Luke has a pretty good idea. Like buying banner units, but not like, because when I read it initially, I was thinking he's talking about like Krillin or something like that. Like not a character like that, but like some of those old characters that have now gotten easy A's and stuff like that. I do think that could be actually a very helpful change for a lot of people. Change the summon music could be fine. HD card arts, again, if they're going to change the infrastructure of the game, that could potentially be something that would be there. Make card art your wallpaper could be cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Make it so that, like, the card art could actually fit the entire display for newer phones. Definitely would be a good idea as well. Yeah, I do like that. Yes. I mean, they could, like, the only thing about this comment right here, they could do literally anything. And the Dokkan community will be, they will do anything. And the Dokkan community is going to bitch about it, right? I feel like we pretty much... No. Whoa. Conehead. Bruh. No. Keep PvP away from this game. We're 6 years in. The game currently, as it's constituted, I would say it's the best version of Dokkan that's ever been around. Hell no. I do not... PvP could kill this game. I would argue PvP is what led to the eventual demise of Naruto Blazing. Because they got greedy. They released PvP. It was incredible. They did it so smart at the start where they made all the oldest units in the game, like the units I was talking about, like AGL Super Saiyan Goku. Like, characters like that would be, like, the best in PvP. Like, they're so good. You could be so tactical. And then Blazing nerfed those characters, made them worse, and then dropped, like, basically PvP exclusive characters and summons. Dokkan, if Dokkan would take a similar route, that could lead to the death of the game. So I don't want to see PvP. Well, okay, Mac, listen, I'm going to tell you this. You're using boosts wrong. Change boosts from only 3 to 5. So I guess, like 5 boosts per day. Like, you could have 5 of them, like stocked up or whatever. Doing Dokkan events 5 to 11 times training. Listen, I'm telling you, you're wasting your boosts if you're not using it for link leveling. Like that's this point I made over here of like the link leveling system, I guess is like as intended. The way you could get better link levels and stuff like that is using the boost. I mean, literally, I finished that boosted run while I've been recording this video. I got that level 10 link for Goten and Trunks, and I got a level 10 link for Kid Goku and a level 10 link for the Int Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So now, like, a bunch of them are, like, 1 or 2 links away. Like, you want to use your boost specifically when you're doing a quest stage, grinding link levels, and then also getting incredible gems. I'm screaming this. If you're using your boosts on Dokkan events, no disrespect to Mac, but you're a damn dummy. You're just a goddamn dummy. Like, Dokkan events... You know, people cry, there's nothing to do in the game. Like, Mac, dude, you're literally saying, you're trying to speed run the content in the game so you can complain that there's no content in the game, right? Like, do the Dokkan events to get the medals you need, and then use your boost to get the double chances for the link levels. That's so much, dude. It's so much more like important to do it that way, because Dokkan events take 5 minutes or like you're literally saving yourself 5 minutes, whereas doing the boost on the link level stage, like you could be saving yourself days of grinding like link levels, literal days, like, you know, dozens and hundreds of attempts by using the boost for link levels, because the chance that you get the link levels based upon stamina usage, and boost doubles your stamina usage. It's just, you guys have got to listen to me. I am right about this. Use your boost for link levels. It's what you want to do. And you'll also get incredible gems in the process, which are going to be used, obviously, to EZA the Prime Battle LRs, and look how good Frieza is, right? All right, I think I'll probably finish up at that point. Fix the categories. Well, here's the thing. Categories, I mean, I would like certain things to be fixed, as though like the Bio Broly movie units and Gohan and Goten being removed from Buu Saga and stuff like that. But the same name update is going to make a lot of these categories way more viable, dude. Like, if you go look in here, let's just pull out a couple of small ones that are now going to be way better. Shadow Dragon Saga, Planet Namek Saga is another one. Namekians. So, like, these categories, now we're going to be able to run the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Like, so you could run LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku, and then you could also run this Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta right there, right? And you could run the TUR for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, the Shadow Dragon Saga team is going to be way better. Now you can run Physical Omega after his EZA when he gets it, and then you could run STR Omega Shenron as well, right? Like, a lot of categories are going to be way... Or how about this? How about this guy? And then you run this guy after his EZA. How does that sound to you? Huh? Like, these categories are going to get way better. Planet Namek Saga, same thing. You have this Frieza solid, this Frieza solid, this Frieza solid. Now you can just run them all. You can run like a full Frieza team for the Planet Namek Saga, right? Like, you know, there's going to be, like, right now the Super Saiyan Gokus on this team suck. Like, you just have this guy and this guy. Like, these are like, you know, the first 2-year units, basically. Yeah, both of these guys are from within the first 2 years, right? This guy got his awakening in 2016? Well, basically, yeah. Very, very early on, right? So, like, eventually there's going to be multiple good Super Saiyan Gokus in here. We can get another better Piccolo. We can get multiple Vegetas. You know, now it's designed with the same name update to where, like, you know, LR Piccolo get his EZA. Then we're using Dokkan Fest Piccolo on here. And then this Piccolo is great. Well, I don't want to... He's really good. I don't want to say great, but, like, this is a powerful effect. And then, you know, having Bond of Master and Disciple category allies on the team, which most of these Piccolos are on, this guy's going to be auto super attacking and stuff like that. Like, he's better than you'd think. He doesn't have shocking speed, though, which does suck. But this guy's not too bad. Like, he's pretty solid, right? So there's a lot of options that these teams are going to get a lot better after the same name update. So let me know what you guys think of a lot of these ideas Air Dokkan and Luca Dokkan had right here from the community. I think a lot of it is good. Again, the one I would say is don't expect the Raleigh to ever return on Dokkan. I'm telling you all that right now. And then I wouldn't expect link levels to be changed the way the system is currently constituted. But everything else, I think are good ideas. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.